Harmless isn't the same as good. Most people hear that and immediately resist it because they've spent their entire lives being told the opposite. That being harmless, being agreeable, quiet, compliant, is the same thing as being moral. But morality without power isn't morality at all. It's limitation. A person who lacks the ability to do harm doesn't deserve moral credit for not doing it. There is no virtue in restraint when restraint is forced. Goodness only exists where there is capacity, where you could act, where you could dominate, destroy, or say no, and choose not to. From the moment you're young, you are shaped to fit, not to become strong, but to become safe. You're rewarded for being pleasant, for not challenging authority, for not expressing anger too loudly, desire too openly, or ambition too honestly. You learn quickly that intensity makes people uncomfortable, that strength draws attention, and attention brings punishment. So you learn to self-edit, to cut pieces off yourself before anyone else can. You don't notice it happening at first, but over time, something vital goes missing. Most nice people are not kind by choice. They are kind because they believe they have no alternative. They avoid confrontation not because they've transcended it, but because they're afraid of losing control, being rejected, or being exposed. They mistake passivity for peace, silence for wisdom, obedience for goodness. But a person who cannot assert themselves is not peaceful. They're restrained. Carl Jung understood the cost of this restraint. He warned that every trait you deny becomes part of your shadow. Everything you label unacceptable, anger, aggression, selfishness, dominance, desire for power, doesn't disappear. It waits, and when it finally emerges, it does so without permission. This is why suppressed people become resentful, why they sabotage relationships, why they lash out in ways that seem disproportionate. The shadow is not evil. It is unintegrated strength. A man who refuses to look at his shadow will eventually be possessed by it. When you suppress your capacity for force, you don't become moral. You become brittle. You lose the ability to set boundaries, to say no, to protect what matters. You rely on rules, systems, and social approval to keep you safe, instead of your own strength. And when those systems fail, you collapse. Fragility is not virtue. It is dependence. Nietzsche attacked this illusion mercilessly. He saw how weakness disguises itself as moral superiority, how people who lack power condemn power, how those incapable of dominance redefine dominance as evil. Not because it is, but because it threatens them. Strength was never the enemy. Unconscious strength was. A person who is incapable of force is not ethical. They are irrelevant. Only someone who can act can choose not to. To become dangerous does not mean becoming cruel. It means becoming capable. It means knowing how far you could go, and choosing not to go there lightly. It means developing your body so you don't feel helpless, your mind so you're not easily manipulated, your emotions so you're not ruled by impulse. It means letting yourself feel anger without being ashamed of it, and without letting it own you. Danger is not chaos. Unconscious danger is. Shadow integration is not permission to act out. It is responsibility. You don't destroy your darkness. You civilize it. You bring it into awareness. You give it structure. You decide where it belongs. Like fire, left unchecked, it burns everything. Contained, it warms, protects, and powers entire cities. This is what control actually means. True ethics are built on strength, because restraint means nothing without capacity, because mercy only matters when it could be withheld, because kindness is only real when it costs you something. The strong can afford to be gentle. The weak must pretend. A person with power and no control becomes destructive. A person with control but no power becomes defenseless. One is chaos. The other is weakness. The goal is neither. So don't aim to be harmless. Aim to be capable. Know your shadow. Build your strength. Learn restraint from a place of power, because in the end, the truth remains. Power without control is chaos. Control without power is weakness. Become dangerous, then learn control.